Hello, Rabbi Fisher.
Yeah.
This is Rabbi Fisher from Neturei Karta.
Yeah.
Wants to share his experience concerning his family's experience in Israel. Go ahead.
Yeah, my father came up from Romania with a boat, where the Zionists was ruling the boat to take care. And before he came up to Israel, they steal away all of the birth certificates from all the people and they throw it to the water. They said, from now you're going to be Israeli people, no more Hungarian, no more Romanian. And that, after that, they took them to small communities, and they was ruling them. They should be Zionists, and they forced them all the time not to keep Shabbat and not to keep the Torah. And there was always forcing, and two kind of ways. One way it was they give a lot of money whoever came to be pro-Israel, and whoever was against Israel, they always opposed. I think it says opposed.
So you had no choice, basically.
No choice.
It was a totalitarian request.
They give him territory, but in this territory, they give him food, they give him housing, but only if you're pro-Israel. If not, they didn't give them food, and they was always choke them. And after that my father's brother became Zionists, and my father, he don't want to be Zionist. And then when they tell him you have to be a soldier, you have to stand up to be a soldier, and he don't want. He said, I don't want. So then he was trying to do tricks to get out from there, and then he came to New York, America, and then he was free from Zionists. There's one story that my father's brother, he came, how you say it, I don't know how to say it so good. They was like forcing him all the way, and now all these brothers' children, all Zionists. And thank God that my father ran away from Israel, and now he has a big family in New York, and all of them anti-Israel, anti-Zionist, and the real Jews, true Torah. And we scream all the time, we came up all the time to scream on the world. Everybody should know that the Zionists are not Judaism. They're not keeping the Torah, and they're not keeping, they're not religion, they're not even their religion, but they not keep the real religion, what the Torah wants. And they're rebellious in God, and all the time they was fighting and making war with the Arab people and the Muslims to make big fights with them, throw them out from the territory and steal away the land. That's forbidden about the Torah.
So you believe that Zionism has nothing to do with Judaism?
Nothing to do with
So it's a political agenda.
Yeah, they came born and they came out from Judaism. And another story I want to say, my grandfather, he came up from Hungarian after the Second World War. He came with his brothers. He didn't know that any one of his family is still alive. Then he came up to Israel with his brother, and he was very bad condition after the Second World War. Then he started his life, a new life again to rebuild the life. And then the Zionists came, and they took them to kibbutz. It's small places that where they took the people to force them to be Zionist and to be soldier. His brother got so hit by the Zionists, so bad hit he got, and then he killed himself. He got crazy and he killed himself. And then my grandfather see this. He got so bad condition, and he ran away from Israel too. And he came to New York, and now he has a big, nice family. Anti-Israel, anti-Zionist. We are proud to be anti-Zionist and anti-Israel, and we pray to God every day. It should be the settlement from the state of Israel, down Israel, free Palestine.
Thank you.